I've got a very opinion-heavy piece, I'll just say that. So I thought I would tell you a little bit about myself and the company before you start hearing me loft opinions left, right, and center. As Laurel said, our team at Silicon Valley Data Science is about 3 years old. We've got engineers, data scientists, architects, consultants that we put in very small, lightweight, agile teams to help our customers with data-driven product development. So we do everything from instantiating platforms to doing data science to helping them with their strategies. And that's informed a lot of what I think about. So I was hearing some of the numbers being thrown about, and it kind of made me reflect on my career for a little bit. I started off at a company called Anderson Consulting back in '95, building e-commerce websites. I was the first internet guy that they hired on the East Coast. And I think there were 25,000 people when I joined. Stayed there through them going public and becoming Accenture in 2001. I was a partner that ran their research and innovation group. So going back to innovation being a good or bad word, I actually ran their R&D group here in the Valley for a long time. And when I left in 2010, that company was 210,000 people. And I'm largely out of touch. It's been 6 years, but a friend of mine told me recently, I think they're at 350 or 375,000 people, which makes me think of the US Postal Service, but that's a different thing. Left there, went and became SVP of product at a company called LiveOps, which was 200 people, so a big step down in size. And then co-founded SVDS in 2013, and that was 2 people, and now we're 60. I have done work with data and analytics in a lot of different domains, sometimes very deeply in pharmaceuticals and healthcare and retail and places like that, sometimes a little more lightly in places like media and entertainment and software, utilities and oil and gas. So I've seen data and data-driven decision-making in a lot of different industries, and maybe not in education per se as a place. I've also worked in a lot of buzzword-worthy groups, started a bunch of analytics groups at Anderson and Accenture, and even the name of our current company has got its buzzwords in it. What I'm going to talk to you about is actually based on a piece that my colleague Ed Dumble wrote. Ed's our VP of Marketing at SVDS. He was the founding chair of Strata, what I also call the Big Data Hype Conference. But Ed wrote a great piece that you can find on svds.com that we called the experimental enterprise. And the point that we're making is organizations that use data to understand, adapt, and drive their business is where everyone is trying to get to. And here in the Valley, this is an easy story to make. You look at most web-driven, marketing-driven businesses, they function as data-driven enterprises. But in the rest of the world, some people get it, some don't. And part of what we're trying to do is get people to understand that. We talk about the different fundamental layers in an experimental enterprise, which is a very technology-centric view on the concept that Ed was writing about. And data science may be very important on how you conduct experiments and respond to a changing environment. But the more important part is how do you build an organization that thrives on change? And that's actually what I'm going to talk about.